Check out MMOGO if you're looking to buy cheap, reliable NBA Live mobile coins. Click the link in the description and use the code BOBBY for 5% off. What's up, ballers? We are back with some more NBA Live mobile. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my award winner predictions for next year. So more than likely these cards won't come out until after this season, whenever the game resets, probably around October. But I could be wrong in that. They might release them this year, especially since we haven't had any new award winners yet. So these could actually be coming soon once they're announced. These are not for certain. These are just my predictions. You guys are free to disagree with me. I'm just giving these to you guys because this is what I think. So starting out, yes, I'm aware that they're not all in the right position. We got a bunch of small forwards in here. So I don't have any centers or power forwards winning these awards. That is why people are in the wrong position, and there's not really any reasoning behind the different lineups I have them in. Honestly, for the last couple, I just got lazy and didn't pick a new lineup, so that's why there are so many in the shooting lineup. But starting out with 98 Russell Westbrook, I have him as our award winners MVP. So there are 5 different award winners that we have: MVP, Most Improved, Finals MVP. Let's see, MVP, Most Improved, Finals MVP. Defensive Player of the Year, and Sixth Man of the Year. There we go. Okay, so I got Russell Westbrook as my MVP. I think he's going to be our MVP this year. Averaging a triple-double is for sure one of the most impressive feats that you can accomplish in the NBA, and he broke Oscar Robertson's triple-double record. It's just hard for me to see anybody but him being the MVP this season. Then, at our shooting guard, we've got Eric Gordon. I have him as our 6th Man of the Year. So, the Rockets have been pretty well known as having one of the best benches in the NBA, and I think he's definitely been huge for them this season. Been really consistent knocking down three-pointers. Probably one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA right now, and has been really good for them. So, I have Eric Gordon as our 6th Man of the Year. Next up, this is probably it will be my most heavily debated one. I have Kevin Durant as our Finals MVP. So, I believe that the Warriors are going to win. I think Kevin Durant will play the best throughout the series. Steph Curry definitely struggled during the finals last year. So, I don't know if that's going to happen again. More than likely, a lot of that had to do with him being injured. But I think Kevin Durant will step it up in the finals. I don't think he wants to be known as the guy who went to a team that he didn't think that he could beat and then crashed in the finals when they needed him most, and then they lost. So I think he's really going to step his game up. I think the Cavaliers are going to have a hard time guarding him because LeBron's going to be saving his energy for offense, meaning he's probably not going to be guarding Kevin Durant as much, and I think Kevin Durant's going to play well because of that. So I have Kevin Durant as my Finals MVP. Next up, we've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that correctly. I have him as my Most Improved player for this year. There are some really good options, but I think more than anyone, he showed himself to be, last season he was a decent player. This season, he showed himself as a possible future MVP. Just amazing athleticism. He's so long, it's hard to stop him. Posterizing so many different people this season, and he might not necessarily have had the best stat increase, but overall he showed himself to be the leader of his team. He showed himself to be the future of the Bucks franchise, and I think he's going to be our Most Improved player this year. And then another small forward, I have Kawhi Leonard as our Defensive Player of the Year. Now, this is probably going to be pretty heavily debated too. Most people won't say that Draymond's going to be Defensive Player of the Year just because they don't like him. Now, honestly, I could make a case for Draymond being Defensive Player of the Year, but just looking at what happened to the Spurs after Kawhi Leonard was injured versus the Warriors, they were up by 20 whenever they had him, and then after they had him, I think their total plus-minus was 90. So, obviously, he's good offensively, but you can't just look at that massive differential and not think about how much he played a defensive role for their team. So I have Kawhi Leonard as my Defensive Player of the Year. That is probably going to be it for this episode. You guys are welcome to drop your predictions down below. I would love to see those, and we're going to see if we can hit 400 likes on this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Always looking to grow the channel, and that's going to be about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.